What's up, everybody? Dave here. Welcome to part 3 of 3 on how to make more money and be successful with Etsy ads. If you're landing on this video, go back into the description. I have the link to part 1. Watch each video all the way through and be sure to grab the free Etsy ads cheat sheet along with these videos in the description below. So let's get started. Part 3. After 2 to 6 weeks, if you've been spending, if you had your Etsy ads on, it's now time to analyze the data and see what happened. So step 1 is we're going to filter the data in the way that allows us to make the best decisions. So step 1, go to Etsy ads dashboard and change it to last 30 days. Now, typically that will be on by default, but sometimes you never know. People like to look at other time frames, or maybe you had it on something different, but go to last 30 days. That's the best time frame, in my opinion, to make decisions based off of. There are only a few instances in which you should make decisions based off of this year's stats or a longer time frame's stats. That instance is if you have a listing that's been profitable in the past, but in the last 30 days is not profitable. The only situation where you keep that listing going, even if it's been unprofitable in the last 30 days, is if it's been massively still very profitable looking at a larger time frame, 3 months or this year, whatever it may be. If it's still very profitable over a long period of time, you can keep it. But typically speaking, if it's not profitable in the last 30 days, it continues to be not profitable. There are only very rare extenuating circumstances in which you want to keep ads, like I mentioned, continuously running. Okay, so now that we have our data filtered out properly, we're going to click spend. Go to the list of your listings and click spend. So that way it goes highest to lowest. We want to see the most spend and cascading down to the lowest spend. You are going to see one of 4 types of listings. You are actually going to see all of these types of listings. So that is big spend with no sales. You're going to see winning listings. Congratulations, you have some winning listings. It is possible to make money with Etsy ads. Pat yourself on the back. That's the whole goal right there, is the winning listings. You're going to find listings that are barely doing anything, maybe under $1 spend, but a few cents, or maybe $1 spent, but no sales. Keep those going. And then you're going to find moderate spend, so $1 to $5, $1 to $10, whatever, with no sales. Keep those going. So let's start with the first category that I mentioned. Lots of spend, but with no sales. That it's a good and it's a bad thing. It's a good thing because the algorithm noticed it enough to give it a lot of sales. So those listings, or not sales, sorry, the algorithm noticed it enough to give it a lot of spend. Those listings are worth looking at. Why? Ask yourself, why did the algorithm choose to give it so much spend? It's because many factors, like it's a popular niche, it's a popular product, the photos were good, whatever it may be. A lot of the times there's a keyword in the title or the tags that's bringing in too broad of an audience. So the solution there is to obviously turn that listing off on ads. It's spending too much. But in the bigger picture, you want to make a duplicate of that listing and exclude any keywords you think might have brought it too much broad traffic that wasted your ad spend. Then maybe it will get you more targeted ad spend and a higher conversion rate and actually get sales on it. So that's the first category, big spend, no sales. The second category, winners, if it's making a lot more money than it is spending, obviously keep those going. Congratulations. You want to replicate those and make that situation happen as many times as possible. So study those listings. Was it a category in your store that always does good? If so, expand on those listings, stuff like that. Think about how you can replicate that success. And of course, if you want help replicating that success, book a free call in the description below or join my ads course. If you have the free Etsy ads cheat sheet, you'll get my emails and an opportunity to join that course. The next type of listing is the listing that has done barely anything. It spent maybe a few cents or just $1. Those listings, you keep them going. You don't know what they're going to do next, but just keep your eye on them. That you don't know if they're going to all of a sudden start winning. And a lot of the times when you have a lot of those listings and you work on your store, and you add more listings and your store starts doing more successful numbers, those types of listings kind of wake up. When success hits 1 or 2 or 3 or 10 listings, it happens a lot like this, where other listings start waking up as well, because the algorithm is noticing your store and sees that your store is promising and profitable and has a good conversion rate, stuff like that. Then the next category is going to be moderate spend. It is spending, but it has not made any sales yet. Those ones, if it has gone over what you're willing to spend to make a sale, and I go over that in my ads course, I go over that in my mentorship. If it goes over your comfortable cost per conversion, then you don't want that to continue spending, because you can either allow it to keep spending, hoping for a sale, but even if it does make a sale, you're still unprofitable and you just threw money down the drain. Okay, so this series is made to give you a broad picture and a broad understanding of it. There are a lot of small nuances and specific things that you need to get into in order to really, really scale an Etsy store. What I taught you in this series and what's in the cheat sheet, a lot of people have taken just that basic knowledge and have grown their stores to major new sales heights, okay? And I hope that is you. If you want help growing your store to new heights and you don't want to wait, book a free call in the description. I'll look at your store, I'll tell you how I can help you, and you can join my hands-on mentorship. And definitely grab the course when you get a chance. You'll get my emails, and that goes over calculating your comfortable cost per conversion, calculating if you're profitable or not, things like that. Very, very important. But let me know if you have any questions in the comments below, and I hope to see you in future videos. I'll link some more videos on Etsy ads in my description, because after this series, I have more Etsy ads videos. And I hope you have a beautiful day.